Well, good morning and welcome to this Dawn Busters Taste Challenge. We have Ronrico Silver Label, introduced in Puerto Rico in 1860. There's the designation Rum of Nobles awarded to this company in 1889 by Spain, and now produced at the Cruzan Distillery in the United States Virgin Islands on the island of St. Croix, Cruzan Distillery. Bottled in Kentucky by Ronrico Rum Company, Frankfort, Clermont, Kentucky. All right. Now you might say, well, that bottle looks suspiciously like an old Crow bottle. Yes, doesn't it? Same shape. Amazing. Bottled in the same two towns, Clermont and Frankfort, Kentucky. Amazing. Amazing. Now we have Bocador in your mouth. Bocador Rum White Label. Introduced in 1971. This is a liter bottle, which I purchased at Don's Country Store on Louisiana Highway 53 northbound in Reserve, Louisiana. They also had a 151 overproof, but I didn't have the guts to buy that. $8.99 for the liter. Now I can, on occasion, find Ronrico for $8.99 or $7.50. So you could find it for that. Normally you pay $9.99, but this is a doable thing, or it was at least. So $8.99 for $7.50, $8.99 for a 1,000. So already we can notice that Bocador has the advantage. It was never a prominent rum, but it's been around for 50 years. Ronrico was a prominent rum in the 1970s and 80s, one of the top selling ones. Then it faded into obscurity, and now it just lingers around with no advertising attention whatsoever. But oh well, it's still around. It's not even produced at the same place anymore. Now, where's the Bocador produced? Well, we know it's bottled in Philadelphia by the same people that make Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog. That's their top product, you know, Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog. And they make a lot of cordials. They produce a lot of cordials, but we don't deal with that on this channel at this time. Here's a bunch of medals that have no meaning because they never won any medals, but it's kind of a shabby looking label, really. To my opinion, I don't think it's much of a label. It's kind of one of the more unappealing rum labels, but oh well, somebody's buying it like me. Well, I know they must be buying it over there at Don's Country Market because they have it in stock. I've never seen it anywhere else in my life. True story. I've never seen it anywhere else. Saw it at Don's, and that's it. I'd like to go back over there to see if they got some weird obscure tequila, you know, just to see what other bizarre things are over there lurking around behind that counter. Oh, it made a hiss. You see, when the liquor gets low, the hiss gets high. The liquor gets low, and the hiss gets high. When it gets real low, like around here, bottom 10%, you twist the top, the cap, it'll go, psh, it builds up a lot of pressure. Now, I'll wash this glass very carefully. What is this smudging? I don't know. I wash it. Somebody was telling me, you're picking up, I'm not going to name him, but I didn't get angry. I just thought it was comical. He was saying, you're picking up sediment in these beers because of your glassware. I was like, what? Oh, I have the water so hot when I wash it, it's almost scalding, and it's very clean. I said, no, I have a sharp eye. That's my issue. Sharp eye. I want you to keep your eye on him. So I have a sharp eye. So if I can pick up sediment and things like Pabst Blue Ribbon, now you got to remember, we're talking about the most fine grain powdery sediment imaginable. My friend David can't see it. He'll say, I don't see anything. But his vision may not be good. Mine is for close up. You understand? Now, once I'm far away, I'm nearsighted, so I can't see so well. I got to wear glasses. But I'm not looking at a beer from far away, am I? No, I'm looking at them up close. Now, who has the advantage here? Well, like we said, Bocador, by virtue of what? That it's cheaper Doesn't mean it's going to taste better. Do I remember what it tastes like? Not really. It's been many months since I've tried it. Don't remember it tasting bad. Oh, it's just sort of standard, like basic type product, but not bad. Let's see, $8.99 divided by 1,000 times 750, $6.74 a bottle. That's about as cheap as they come. Can you get them cheaper? Yeah, but it's not common. Dr. Frosty Bruce says, cheers, Ron. Endeavor to persevere. And that's my motto for 2021. Endeavor to persevere. Now, amazingly, and I'm not going to buy it because I'm not really into vodka. I've done vodka reviews. I have no interest in it. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not an anti-vodka. I'm not interested in it. All right. But I know at CVS Pharmacy right now, well, they don't open until 8 o'clock, but CVS Pharmacy right over there, you can buy a bottle of Skull vodka for $3.47. Regular bottle, not a mini size. $3.47. Skull means cheers, like in Scandinavian countries. Been on the market since 1956. It sells around here. I don't know about your area. Skull is kind of big around here. Skull vodka. Now, the rum is not too well known, but I found it. Dr. Smith X says cheers. Cheers to you. Here we go. All right. Wait till y'all see those tequila reviews I did. Oh, I might not even post the second one. I'm scared. I got to look at it. If it's too, I'll reshoot it. But it was interesting because I thought they were going to be really bad. I said, these are going to be the worst. I mean, I literally thought they were going to taste bad. But I was surprised they didn't. Are they questionable to the most extreme level? Oh, yes. Very questionable. But they exist. Rum is a scary drink. It makes me do pirate things. Ha, 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 says Iron Man. Well, yeah, I don't mess with gin on that account. Me and gin won't meet again. But I've done some reviews, and some of the hidden brands, like Taka Gin. Now, that's one to track down. Taka Gin is cheap as cheap can be. But it's kind of a known gin in the gin world as being a hidden jewel. Like it's way, way better than it's supposed to be. And maybe Miles is that way too. Miles is gin. Miles. Sazerac features it on their website. I don't know why. I've seen it around. I see it everywhere. I never tried it. Don't want to try it. Ain't going to try it. All right. But I could try. All right. My daughter's more of the gin person. But she doesn't do videos unless I'm, instigating it. It's cold gin time again. Yeah, you're right. It always will, but not with me. It won't be with me. Okay, this tastes sweet, sugary, relaxed, mellow, mild. It's just a mellow product. What about the nasty flavors and aromas? No, there aren't any. Nope. There's more wood over here. Now, some people might say, oh, that stuff's nasty. It's all under $10. I would never drink it. It's horrible. That stuff tastes like, and then they'll give all these adjectives, battery acid. I'm like, you've tasted battery acid? But actually, they don't taste bad. It's the only thing that keeps us together, right? Whoa, yeah. But y'all can go on down to the liquor store and you can buy yourself another quart, which in this case with these it would be, or gin. You could get a quart of Taka gin for cheap, but it would be good. Whoa, yeah. Now this one tastes. How many of you out there drink tequila? All right. And I want to know how many of you out there like to drink some bourbon. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. But what I really want to know is how many of you out there like to drink some cold gin. All right. Wow, these are remarkably similar. Except though, I mean, and what's similar about them? What the thing that brings these together really is that they're both sugary sweet, but not overly so. They're like demure in their sweetness. I know I use that word too much, but they're mild, they're mellow, they're sugary sweet, like a table sugar. I put some sugar in my first cup of coffee this morning, something like that. Are they remarkable, extraordinary, exquisite? Why would you think it would be that if it was $8.99 a bottle? Why would you ever think that? Why would you even ask that question? No, when you pay $8.99 for a liter, your main question is, will it make me gag? Am I gonna die, man? Or can you? Is it gonna be awful? But these are not. Nope, nope, nope. Let me say this to you. I can get a bottle of Pennsylvania Dutch for $9.99. Okay, that's less than $10. $9.99 Pennsylvania Dutch. Put that in the icebox. Oh, I'm sorry, the refrigerator. I remember all the old people used to say icebox. My parents too. Overnight, next day, put a little cinnamon on the top. It's dynamite, rated D for dynamite. So hey, don't be jealous. They're both smooth now. Okay, you say, well, okay, all right. Enough of the promos. You're probably getting paid by these companies. Believe me, if I was getting paid by these companies, you'll see these videos about 2-3 times a day. But they don't send me nothing. But heartache. No, they don't send me nothing. Yet. This one is a little woodier though. So there's no negatives, no downside, no well, you say, well, that's a wonderful thing because you paid low, but the payoff is high. That's right. It's all topside. It's all positive. So both of these rums are all the way positive, 100%, and 0% negative. Now, to me, that's a great benefit. Do I usually find that in American blended whiskey? Oh, no. Sometimes you'd be lucky if those are even over 50% positive, like Kentucky Gold. Woof. I always said comically, but actually accurately, when I did those videos, I said, if this is Kentucky Gold, I would hate to see Kentucky Silver or Bronze, So those can be treacherous. That's like you are traveling across the North Atlantic during a cold time of the year, and you hit an iceberg, or you're in an iceberg field, because those American blended whiskeys can be woo. Unless you're getting something credible like Seagram 7 Crown, well, you can't go wrong with that. On the other hand, you're not going to get it for $8 a bottle. All right. Julius Kessler is a cheap one, but that is good. So you might be able to find Julius Kessler for $8.99. But then why would I pay $8.99 for Kessler blended American whiskey when I could pay $8.99 for a liter of Kentucky Tavern straight bourbon? Yeah, you heard me right. $8.99 for a liter of Kentucky Tavern straight bourbon, bottled by Buffalo Trace at Buffalo Trace. Do you think everything Buffalo Trace makes is premium brand? No, wrong. They put out some budget stuff, and I mean budget, and it's good too. Get you a bottle of Ancient Age. You'll find out. You'll be like John Lennon. You'll say, I found out. Hey. And all of that. But now getting back to planet Earth, where do I go? Who do I turn to? No, I have to endeavor to persevere. Actually, this is a tremendously even tie. You say, wow, an even tie as opposed to the ones that aren't even, right? Right. You know, some ties where a team wins. Wrong. Okay, I like to use oxymoronic speech, though, an even tie. But I mean, I did retire from the Office of Redundancy office. I got a, Katie Bell was a, all right, now anyway, you say, well, I'm going to watch Captain Kangaroo and see what Mr. Green Jeans is doing. Okay, I think, like Lou Reed, I'm going to try for the kingdom if I can on a great big clipper ship. I think this is the Ron. Whoops. I think this is the Bocador in your mouth. I think this is the Bocador. I think this is the Bocador. Hey, you know what I think? This is the Bocador. Why? And I'm not confident in any way, because I do recall that the Ronrico Silver Label. Let me see if the daylight's coming in over here. Oh, well, a little glint of it. A little glint of it. Yeah, you know, like Glint Walker, the guy used to play Cheyenne Glint. Oh, no, that was a different person. All right, now, I think the Ronrico has a little more woodiness. Now, the question of the hour, would Boone Walton want to drink these two? I don't know if Boone Walton would drink them, because Martha Corinne would be saying, yeah, I'm up on this mountain and you better make moonshine. Why are you drinking rum? You know, and it would be all of that. And then they'd be angry because they're trying to build a highway through there, like the Blue Ridge Parkway through their property and everything. And who knows what would happen with that confrontation. But anyway, I think Boone Walton would like it. I don't think he would drink it because he's trying to push his own product. You say, what about the Baldwin sisters? Same problem. I think this is the Ronrico. Now, is it really better? I wouldn't go that far. So honestly, it's a tie for all intents and purposes. It's a tie. So who should, okay, which one should you buy? Which one should you buy? Well, I mean, you could buy both, but I guess if you're only looking at price, value assessments and all of these things, we'll go with the Bocador. Go with the Bocador, which you'll probably never see anyway, but let's just say in theory that you somehow run across it, like I did, shockingly. I'm so tempted to go over to that store today at 8 o'clock when they open, and just to see, you know, because if it's aberrant, if it's one of those, if it's like the thing that should not be, I gotta buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like when I saw that that Tijuana tequila, I was like, oh, that is some bad looking stuff. But of course, I had to buy it. I mean, I watched Frankenstein versus Dracula 1971. I mean, Dracula versus Frankenstein. If I'm gonna watch that, I'll buy anything. Okay, I watched Godzilla versus Megalon. Ronrico's good though. You'll very much more likely see this. So the chances are you'll run across this pretty easily. Got a beautiful label. But if you see Bocador, go for it, because at the price level I got it for, it was a good value. All right. Oh, did I get it right? Big question. What does that say? Oh, R, Ronrico. Yeah. Yeah, finally I got it right after only, what, 10 challenges? Huh, great. Okay, look at the comments, then we go and watch the news. He says, like Jimmy Walker, dynamite. Right. I still say water closet. Water closet. They say that in Canada, right? Washroom. No one says that in America. I know something, talking about idioms, I've never heard anybody say, I'm going to take another drink, until I started watching YouTube. They'll be reviewing a beer or a wine. I'm going to take another drink. I never heard that in my life. I always heard people say, I'm going to take another sip. You take a sip. But I never heard anybody say, I'm going to take a drink. That was a foreign expression to me. Sounds good. If it's for mixing shop price, says JBD, yes. Good morning, America, says Anton. Dr. Smith X says, I think very old Barton's is decent for a cheap bourbon. I agree, but we can't get it in Louisiana, unfortunately. Josie Wales did nothing wrong, says Joe Biden's dentures. No, he didn't. I used to have powers. I used to have many powers. A woman could have never snuck up on me like that when I was young. All right, thanks for watching this video production.